Imagine waking up strapped to a table. You've been drugged with LSD. You don't remember how you got here. Someone in a lab coat is asking you to recite random words while flashing lights blind you. This isn't a scene from a horror movie. This was real. This was MK Ultra. For more than 20 years, the Central Intelligence Agency ran a secret program of mind control experiments on civilians, prisoners, mental health patients, and even its own agents. Many without their consent. The goal? Control the human mind. Break it. Rebuild it. Weaponize it. And the scariest part? It really happened. This is the true story of MK Ultra, the CIA's darkest and most disturbing secret. The year is 1950. The Cold War is heating up. American POWs are returning from Korea seemingly brainwashed, praising communism, denouncing America. US intelligence fears the Soviets or Chinese have discovered a psychological weapon: mind control. In 1953, CIA Director Allen Dulles authorized a new program, MK Ultra. It stood for nothing, just a cryptic code. MK for Mind Control, a nod to German research from Nazi doctors, whose files the CIA had secretly acquired after W2s. Yes, Nazi scientists were brought to America in Operation Paperclip and helped shape some of MK Ultra's early foundations. Of all the methods explored, LSD was the crown jewel. The CIA believed it could be used to erase memories, implant new identities, and turn people into programmed assassins. The mastermind was Dr. Sidney Gottlieb, a chemist known as the Black Sorcerer of the CIA. He believed LSD could destroy the human ego and rebuild it with suggestions. He distributed LSD to universities, hospitals, and prisons under dozens of fake grants, and told researchers to try anything. MK Ultra wasn't a single project. It was a web of 149 sub-projects across the US and Canada. Some tested drugs. Others focused on hypnosis, sensory deprivation, electroshock therapy, and sleep induction. At McGill University in Canada, Dr. Ewan Cameron ran one of the most horrific MK Ultra programs. Patients were drugged, shocked, and left to hear recorded phrases on loop for weeks. Many forgot their names. Some forgot their families. Most victims didn't know they were part of an experiment. Some were drug addicts, lured with promises of help. Others were prisoners, soldiers, or hospital patients in psychiatric wards. Even the infamous gangster Whitey Bulger was part of MK Ultra. While in prison, he was dosed with LSD over 50 times. He later claimed it was horrific and may have shaped his later violent behavior. Then there's Frank Olson, a government biochemist who was secretly dosed with LSD by his own colleagues. Days later, he plunged from a 13th-story New York hotel window. The CIA called it suicide, but documents revealed he'd become deeply disturbed by the program and may have been silenced. For decades, MK Ultra remained buried. But in 1974, investigative journalist Seymour Hersh published an explosive report in the New York Times, exposing illegal CIA programs. Congress launched an investigation. Senator Frank Church famously warned, "We must ensure that never again can intelligence agencies use the cloak of secrecy to violate human rights." The CIA finally admitted MK Ultra existed, but insisted it had ended in 1963 and was a failure. Yet by then, CIA Director Richard Helms had ordered all records destroyed. Only a few surviving documents, 20,000 pages, were accidentally discovered in 1977. MK Ultra inspired decades of stories, from the Manchurian Candidate to Stranger Things, which modeled Eleven's experiments after real MK Ultra tests. It also fueled countless conspiracies, that the government created assassins, that mass shooters were brainwashed. even that pop stars are under mind control via Project Monarch, an alleged MK Ultra spin-off. Some believe MK Ultra never truly ended, that its techniques evolved into black-budget programs or psychological warfare tactics we still see today. MK Ultra reminds us how far governments will go in the name of national security, even if it means sacrificing their own citizens. It wasn't a theory, it wasn't a rumor, it was real, and we may never know how deep the rabbit hole went. What do you think? Was MK Ultra truly shut down, or did it just go deeper underground? Let us know in the comments. And if this kind of investigative content keeps you up at night, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.